Hello and welcome. My name is Summer and I'm going to be your yoga teacher for today's practice where we are moving through a restorative flow. Now, if you're new to yoga and you've never moved through a restorative practice, welcome. They're absolutely divine. Now, it isn't like our regular flow where we're transitioning and moving with our breath. Our restorative practice, we're going to sit in a pose, we're going to pause, we're going to breathe and just soak up that space. So like the name suggests, it's really restorative, it's slow, it's resetting the body, and it's just a little bit of time for yourself. So if you're someone that likes to play some soft music in the background, get your music on, maybe light a candle, pop a blanket nearby, a pillow, depending on what time of day you're doing it, just to be really comfortable in this practice. Now, when you're ready to begin, we're going to start in a child's pose. Now, I'm not going to be talking too much when we get into the poses. I'll just invite you into this space and then I'll guide you to the next pose. I hope you enjoy. Let's begin. So coming to your child's pose, knees nice and wide, sink your hips back, reach your arms long, but allow your arms to have a soft bend in their elbows. Really allow your shoulders to drop down to your mat. Taking a lovely deep breath in and a long clearing breath out. Arriving to this space. So maybe you close down your eyes or really soften your gaze. And just noticing any parts of your body that are still really switching on here. Maybe you're tensing through the front of your hips. You might be shrugging up through your shoulders, holding on to some tension through your lower back. So just inviting your body to really relax in today's practice and open up. You might even allow yourself just to drift away. Taking 10 more full breaths here in your child's pose. Can you lean into the stretch a little more? And slowly lifting your gaze, keeping your hips where they are, just walking your hands over to the right hand side, settling back down, feeling that stretch arrive into your left side body. Breathe into this space. And I really want you to reach your arms away here. Maybe you're feeling some sensations arrive to your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, some pins and needles. Now this is normal here. Just feeling into those sensations. We'll be out of our child's pose shortly. And just feeling the stretch through your left side body. Gently lifting your gaze, walking your hands over to the left hand side and welcoming that stretch to the right side of your body. Big deep breaths. Slowly lifting your gaze, hands come back to center, just pulling yourself up into your tabletop. And I just want you to come into a little bit of free movement here. It might be your cats and cows, it might be wiggling your hips. Just to check in, noticing what your body needs here. And then you're going to make your way to your belly. So slowly coming down, your hands are underneath your shoulders. Forehead come down onto the mat. As you breathe in, just a baby cobra. And as you breathe out, falling back down. So we're going to do 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, soften back down. Now we're moving into our Sphinx pose. So placing your feet so they're mat width apart and then lifting up to your elbows. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. From here, I want you to relax your belly, your shoulders. So your shoulders sort of fall toward your ears. Tuck your chin to your chest. Feel that rounding through your upper back and that nice long stretch through the back of your neck, a light compression through your lower back. Really soften through your belly and your glutes and just hang out here. Close down your eyes, come back to your breath. Taking 5 more breaths here. Let your body drop towards the mat. I can definitely feel my head is getting closer and closer as the time passes. And then really slowly welcome. Let's do that again. And really slowly begin to walk your elbows wide. Your forehead arrives down onto your mat, just wiggling your hips from side to side. And you're slowly going to make your way all the way onto your back so you can flip over like a little pancake and take a full body stretch here. Reach your arms overhead, wiggle through your fingers, your toes, breathe in. And as you breathe out, hug your knees to your chest, a big squeeze, a gentle rock from side to side. And then dropping your arms wide, your knees drop over to the right hand side. So stack your knees on top of one another, arms are wide, gaze rolls over to the left, finding your twist here. Now, depending on how open you are, you might just stay here if this is a perfect twist for you. Otherwise, you can play around with lifting your top leg and lengthening your bottom leg here. So finding your twist. And then allowing yourself to completely unwind here. Slowly beginning to pull your head to center. Your arms or your hands come to your shoulders, pulling your elbows towards your body, and then maybe your hands help your legs come back to center. Once again, just a little rock and roll from side to side before finding your twist on the other side. So take your time to arrive here, maybe playing around with lengthening the bottom leg, hugging that top knee in if you need a deeper twist, and your gaze drops over to the right. Really allowing your body to unwind here, really unraveling from the day you've had so far. Just letting go and falling into this space. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. Gently bringing your head to center. Your hands come to your shoulders. Walk your elbows in, helping your legs to center. And just allow your feet to drop mat width apart. Window wipe your knees from side to side, really slowly. So dropping them over to the left and pulling back to center, over to the right. Back to center and over to the left. Beautiful. As your knees return to center, just placing your feet so they're hip distance apart. Hands lay by your side. Maybe your fingertips can tickle your heels here. As you breathe in, press your lower back into your mat. Lift your hips, and as you gently peel your spine off your mat, allow your hands to drift overhead, reaching behind you there. Take a deep breath in here. And as you breathe out, gently lowering down, your arms come back by your side. So see if you can time that your hips and your hands meet your mat at the same time. Beautiful. We've got 2 more like this. Really slow it down. So inhale, peeling up, reaching your arms up and over. Inhale at the top. Exhale, melting back down. So your arms are nice and long here as they fall by your side. Hips and hands meet the mat. Beautiful. Inhale. You pause at the top. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, dropping back down. As your hips and hand meet your mat, hug your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side here. And then placing your feet back down, take your right ankle over your left thigh, press your right leg away, creating space through your hip. Now this is your figure 4. You can either choose to stay here or thread your arms through, picking up on your hamstring or your shin. Now you should feel this stretch running down your right glute, your hip. Relax through your shoulders, your neck and your head. So your upper body is so relaxed here. You're just feeling the stretch in your lower body. Together, let's take a deep breath in and a releasing breath out. Slowly releasing your hands, your feet find the mat. Coming to the other side, so your left ankle crosses over your right thigh. Press your leg away. You might choose to stay here in your figure 4 or thread your arms through, picking up on your right leg. Settling down through your upper body, welcoming that deep stretch through your lower body. Let's take a deep breath in And a releasing breath out, slowly welcoming both feet down to the mat. Lift your hips, place them back down, and then lengthen both legs up to the ceiling. Now a soft bend through your knees, your hands clasped behind your knees here, if that feels comfortable, or your hands laid by your side. And I want you to have long legs, but also sort of floppy. So a soft bend through your knees, your ankles, your toes are relaxed. Sort of imagining our body draining anything that's not serving us any longer, any stagnant energy. Let it just drain out of your body from the tips of your toes all the way out to the top of your head. And you might feel some funny sensations here running into your feet. That's okay, little shakes of the legs. We're just here for a moment longer. So seeing if you can relax and soften a little more. And then as slowly as you can, bringing your feet down to your mat, the soles of your feet meet, your knees open wide into your reclined butterfly, bringing your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, just to connect here, feeling your own touch. Can you slow down your breath? Can you slow down your mind, those thoughts, those stories that are coming in? Just slowing them down, pulling your awareness to your breath. You might just focus on the sensation that your breath brings to your body, so that gentle rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. And then from here, we're just going to move into a short relaxation in our Savasana. So gently lengthening your legs long, your arms fall by your side. And if for any reason this causes tension through your lower back, bring your feet mat width apart, knees falling inwards here. So just choosing a nice comfortable position to come into for your Shavasana. And you can take up space here, so allow your body to open up, really extend through your legs, open them wide, your arms reach out to the side so your shoulders can completely relax. Closing down your eyes if they're not already. And take a lovely deep breath in. And a releasing breath out, feeling your body drop into your mat. Can you let go of any remaining tension resting in between your eyebrows, your jaw, your cheekbones? Soften through your belly, your hips, your bottom. Can you relax through your shoulders, the backs of your hands, your heels? So your whole body is relaxed here. Let go and just surrender in your stillness. invite you to stay here in your Shavasana as long as you need. If you're ready to slowly move out, or when you're ready, you just welcome your awareness to your breath and movement back into your body. Do so slow, feeling those movements, your breath come back in, and just really acknowledging how beautiful it is. Beautiful to breathe, beautiful to move. Like I said, taking as much time as you need here before you slowly roll out. And when you do, you can roll over to one side or pull yourself up. And just come back to a comfortable seat. And sitting nice and tall, hands pressed together at heart center. Sealing off your practice with a deep breath in and a clearing breath out. Taking a little bow here. And when you're ready, slowly opening up your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you're still in your Shavasana, enjoy. Have a beautiful day, and I hope this practice has left you feeling weightless, relaxed, restored. Bye guys.